fearless female. You're graduating from high school. You're going into college. We've had that experience, those of us at this table. A couple of years ago, we experienced this. And some of us are connected through our college years, but we met way beyond that time. Ms. Carmen and I are sorority sisters. When you go to college, see this pink bag, you see these pink colors rolling around. That's our fearless and fun sorority of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Please visit the Rush. I'm Karen St.Hilaire. I'm a life coach. I'm a life coach in the essence that I inspire and empower individuals. For a while it was just women, but now it's everyone. And this is my second year speaking at this graduation luncheon, and I look forward to it. I was so excited when you guys called me again that I just reached out to everyone like, I need goodie bags for the dates. And I want to talk to you about being fun and fearless. But I also want to prepare you for the next 4 years, the most important years of your life. Who in the room is going to a traditional 4-year or 2-year college? Anyone to the military? All right, girl, put your hand up. Anyone to a trade school? Anyone just take a year off and travel in the world? Okay, sometimes you might have one of those. Well, it doesn't matter where you go for the next 4 years. These years that you're about to embark on will change the course of your life. Why? It will change the course of your life because you will not only look back. Your freshman year, you're going to look back at the 4 years of high school. What did I do in high school? What did I like? Who did I hang out with? Who are my girls? Am I still hanging with them come the end of the first semester of freshman year? Who did I say that I was? Who do I say to people that I am? That would be your freshman year. You might choose a major, you might not. Your sophomore year, you become fearless. Because in the sophomore year, you make choices. You start changing the way you dress and may eat. You start changing who you hang out with. You join sororities. You may be, enlisted full-time in the service. You don't know. But your sophomore year is when you become fearless to the point where you kind of know yourself. You know who you are. You can answer the question, well, who do you think you are? And you'll answer without an attitude, but you'll answer with this vigor. You'll answer with just knowledge that I've been working on this for a year now. This is the second year. I know who I am. By your junior year, you're ready for business because you're embarking on your internships. You're already settled in your major, and you're like, I know what I want to do when I get out of college, and I might know what I want to do for the next 4 years. Is it graduate school? Am I going to stop going to school and go into the employment world? What am I going to do? You're actually going to know that you're not only going to look at your major, but you'll look at the economy to see if there are opportunities available for you. Because by your junior year, you know what you want. You get it, right? You have fun the first year. You're fearless the second year. And now you're all woman, all female by your junior year. Because you will know to look left and right. Remember when you were a kid and your parents said, before you cross the street, look to the left and look to the right and then cross? I still do that. Even on a one-way. I look to the left, I look to the right, and I cross. Why? Because even if it's a one-way, you have some crazy people like myself who make the reckless U-turns on a one-way street. That might catch you off guard and lose control of their vehicle. So, by your junior year, you're looking to your left, you're looking to your right. Now, your right is your senior year. You want to coast your senior year in college. You don't want to have to worry about, do I have all the right credits? Because you took care of that by junior year. You don't want to worry about, well, do I have a job? You took care of that junior year when you had that internship. You don't want to worry about, am I going to get into graduate school? Because that GPA is set by the beginning of senior year. You're just going to tap onto it. Here's another trick about the GPAs. Once you get the great grades freshman year, it's that slip up in sophomore year that's going to get you. Why? Because the minute your grades dip, it's hard to get your GPA back up. In high school, you know it's hard. Get that A, you offset that D. You can't do that in college. Once the numbers go down, it's hard to get the numbers back up. So by the senior year, you're making up for the crazies that you might have done freshman year. they know that they want to be married and settled down. Some may just want to be the career woman. But what you need to understand is that today, sitting in this room with your colleagues, your classmates, and the administration of your school means a lot. It means that you're going to open a new door into a new era of your life. And I want you to pay attention to it. Don't just think, oh, I'm sitting here, I'm having tea, or I'm having a lunch with my coworkers. Other high school students are not doing this. Don't just think, well, I did it. This is it. I'm grown now. You're going to be calling home every month freshman year for money, and you'll learn how to make $5 stretch. I sure do. It stretched for 2 weeks. I don't know how I did that, but I made $5 stretch for 2 weeks. What you're also going to do is find yourself in what you like. You'll be reading different books, and it won't be books for class. It might be books to tell you about who you are, what you like. Someone may say to you, oh, there's a book about, how to be that empowered woman, and you want to read it because you want to be that fun, fearless female that's powerful. You want to be the fun, fearless female that everyone has to reckon with. You want to be the fun, fearless female that other people call, and maybe in 2, 3, 4 years you're standing here giving the same speech that I'm giving to the students that are coming after you at your alumni, as an alumni of this high school. You want to be the fun, fearless female that walks on a campus or goes into whichever service branch that you want to go into, and they're like, here she comes. She knows what she's about. You're not the one, my dress is a little short, but it's real cute. If I can get away with it, when I open my mouth, I offset the fact that my dress is short. You just don't want to be known for the one with the outfits, with the girls out, and everything else. Please don't Instagram cakes. I never understand it. You don't want to be that person, because guess what? When I Google you in 4 years, I don't want to see your girls, and I don't want to see your cake. I want to see the fun, fearless female that I stood in front of and I spoke to on today. I want to see this fun, fearless female making changes. Is it that she is leading a course on her college campus or in the branch of service? Yes. Do I want to see the female that is sitting, writing a book or her freshman, senior, sophomore year in college? Yes, because you can write a book online now. You're not that. Do I want to see that young woman who's coming back to the Bronx or wherever you're from and you're making things happen because you're engaged? Yes. Look back on your 4 years of high school. What did you learn? Did you learn that you don't really like people? That happens. You're going to learn that until I'm 41. I'm still learning. Did you learn that you can hang out with everybody? You're going to learn more, because when you leave Federick Douglas Academy for degree and you go to college, you're going to meet people from different states. You're going to meet people from different cultures. And that fun and fearless freshman sophomore individual is going to know how to deal with them. You're going to learn how to partner with them. You're going to learn how to speak to them, and they in turn will learn how to speak to you. Project what you want to receive. So if you're going to be snotty, and you're going to be all that, that's what you're going to get in return. People won't be nice. But if you're going to be a fun, fearless individual, with all the femininity in the world, if you're going to be that woman, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get people who will deal with you, and they will deal with you in respect. They'll know that when they walk up to you, I can't come with no jazz because she's about her business. And it doesn't matter what your major is. If that's where you think your road is going, learn everything you have to learn. Remember what you learned in the past 4 years. Add on to what you're learning freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. And in 4 years, we may be sitting somewhere looking at TV like, look at these women walk across the stage. All right? Now I want you to open your bags. Feel good. Now if the shirt don't fit, give it to a friend. I was going to be able to get one size. But what I really want you to pay attention to is the card. There's a card in here. The shirt's down. It said the card. Card. There's a card in here. And on the card it reads, life is your canvas. Paint, darling. So ladies, my darlings, on this third right off the cuff. Think about what you want to accomplish your freshman year in college or your first year in the military. And you give this card to your principal and ask her to hold it for you. On the back of the envelope, put your address, your mailing address at home. In a year, she is going to mail this card to you. Now, what does that have to do with anything? You are going to be held accountable for every move that you make. You are going to be held accountable for all of your accomplishments. If you don't accomplish that goal, whose fault is that? Exactly. So it will be a reminder that you are being held accountable for what you said that you were going to do. You are going to be held accountable for your words. You are going to be held accountable for your actions. So, darlings, fun fearless females that you are, I want you to paint your dreams for the next year. Write that sentence, write that goal on this card, and give it to your principal right before you graduate. And when you walk away, just know, I have a goal set. And what might happen is when you receive this card in a year, you might decide you want to give them another card next year until your senior year of college, when everyone is sitting in the room and cheering you on. So, today, welcome to womanhood, our personal sister sorority of womanhood, and I ask you to enjoy yourself, know yourself, and if you don't know yourself, find